little foggy out today. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. We are in the greatest state in the union. We are down here in southern Florida today doing some bridge fishing. It is very, very foggy. It's kind of creepy out, honestly. But the goal today is to catch a couple fish. I'd really like to catch peacock bass. You don't have peacock bass up north in Indiana or really anywhere in the Midwest. So this is one of the only places in the United States that you can actually catch peacock basses down here in southern Florida. We're gonna be doing some bridge fishing today underneath these bridges and hopefully catch something. I've got some live shiners we're gonna throw around, and you just don't know what's gonna happen. But they've had a tremendous kill-off. It's been one of the worst kill-offs in quite a few years, just because Florida got into the really cold weather, like the 40s and 50s for like 4 or 5 days. So there's been a lot of dead peacock bass. So we may not see any peacocks today, but you just don't know unless you try. So we're gonna get in there and hopefully rip some lips. Let's do it. And we are officially fishing. We're just going to be throwing at these pillars out here and hopefully catch some fish off of those. A lot of times bridges and structures out here in Florida will hold quite a few fish. So that's the goal today, is just see what we can get off these pillars. Okay, so we got one line in the water, but here's what I'm doing. Just taking that little shiner, putting the hook through the mouth and then out one of the nostrils. There's usually a soft spot in the head, and kind of just like that, and then they stay very, very lively. You don't want to stick it through the head, because if you put it right through the head, they'll die quickly. And now we wait. We got 2 baits out. That's plenty to manage for now. Hopefully we get some quick bites, and we might try a few spots today. We'll see what happens. I don't know what this thing is, but it's really loud and obnoxious. I don't know if there's like a gas pipe on the backside or if it blues water. I don't know. Well, we have been here for about 45 minutes now with no fish. I think we're gonna start considering moving on. We're gonna give it like maybe 15 more minutes, about an hour each spot. But in southern Florida, it's not like it's one of these things where, I mean, if you leave your bait in the water long enough, you will get a bite for sure. But if you're not getting a bite every half an hour or so, it's normal to just move on, find another spot. There's so many places here to fish, and there's lots of fishing opportunities here with lots of good fish. So we're just gonna see if we can find something that's a little bit better, maybe produce a little bit more. But if we don't hear from me, we'll see you at spot 2. Giant peacock bass dead everywhere from that cold front. Saddest thing you'll ever see. I think we've got our first fish here. Oh no, he spit it. He spit it. Dang. Well, there's one. There we go. Nice largie. Very cool fish. Yep. Probably should have had these on me a second ago, but that's all right. That's a good one. That's a really nice bass. 3-pounder maybe. Very cool fish. There's one more in here that's probably about the same size, but 2.5, maybe 3. Nice. Last look at her, and then we're gonna release her. We're gonna try to not have to throw it too far, but I don't want it to hit its head on the way down, and it's pretty shallow right there. Good fish. There we go. Another one. Second largemouth of the day. Finally found like a little honey hole here. This one I'm just gonna boat flip up here. Heck yeah. Second one. This may have been the one that was with that, 2-3 pounder. Either way, I will take it. Another good fish here. It's exciting. Finally able to catch some fish. It's been a slow morning. Spot number 3 produced. Started on the other side of the canal here. Finally came to this side. Got another one. That bird that just flew down there is the one that took this guy's bait. Another one. Fish number 2. Heck yes. Got some rich folk flying over. That is a sweet looking plane. Maybe someday if YouTube pops off and I become a billionaire. Well, figured I'd show you guys what I'm using. It's very, very simple. I'm just live, free lining live shiners. Here's what I got, just a pack of hooks from Bass Pro Shops. Size number 2, they're like live hooks. You can use circle hooks or really any kind of hook you want. But I found these ones work best. And then I've got 8-pound line or 10-pound line on this rod and reel, and it's working great. We're gonna throw it just on the edges of the canals and hope for some largemouth and some peacock. I seen a really nice peacock, but he just was not interested. So we're gonna keep fishing for a little bit, maybe see a couple more, maybe not, but you just never know. Let's get back in there. Another huge key for today's victory in these fish is polarized sunglasses. If you don't have polarized glasses, it's so hard to see. And a lot of these fish, what I'll do, you know, on a really good day when the fish are biting, is I'll just walk the canal edges with the sun or the glare, and you can see right through the water with polarized glasses, and usually sight fish a bunch of fish. That's what happened here. As I was coming up on him, I seen him, I spooked one under some grass and just pitched back in there, and he came up like within a half a second and just nailed it. This poor guy looks hungry. Get it, bud. He's a little thin. Got to give back every now and then. It's like paying your taxes. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I know it probably wasn't a very long one. There's just not a lot of fishing action going on today. I've seen one very nice peacock and then like 10 or 15 dead ones. I just don't know what's going on, but we're trying to make the best of it. Pretty good day, just a good start. So I'm thrilled with it. A couple largemouth here, seen a couple peacocks, seen a lot of dead ones, which is always scary, but hoping they can pull through in the next couple months and start to repopulate again, and Florida, southern Florida, stays a little bit warmer. So otherwise, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. We will catch you on the next video. Peace, y'all.